mic. I'm gonna take it out. But yeah, what you hear is me waiting on y'all, and while I'm waiting on y'all, I got Mario Party up. That's what you hear. You hear Mario Party music. That's what's happening. I'm waiting on y'all. You can hear me now? Holden Williams, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Barely. Man, let me turn this up some more. Okay. Can you hear me now? Look, y'all in my face now. You should be able to hear me. I took my microphone out. Okay. Okay. Somebody said I can't. Jesus Christ, Lord, repent. Can't. Man, listen here. That's a word. I am KKH. That's a word. That's a word. Hey. Hey, be like John the Baptist, man. Be like the voice crying in the wilderness. Keep saying that, man. That's a word. You know, look, and if you're saying and say that boldly to other folks, man, look, you might be on to something. You hear me? You might be on to something. That's a word. Mike, can you hear me? Or are you playing with me? Because y'all should be able to hear me now. I don't even have. I see your mouth moving, but still nothing. That's Stole Boogie. You see this microphone right here? Let me see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can't hear you. I can hear them. Somebody said they can hear us. Somebody said, yeah, and the word became flesh. Absolutely. Can you hear me? Chris, can you hear me? Chris, can you hear me? Holding the mic is messing with me. All right. Yeah, can somebody just tell me the truth, man? Y'all can hear me. You can hear me with the mic, or you can hear me without the mic. Yeah, I look like Diddy. You know. Man, I'm gonna tell you something before I start this, because I ain't gonna give y'all no hard time. But now, somebody told me, can you hear me? Well, I'm gonna plug the mic back up into this little stand. Y'all should be good. Okay. So you should be good. Let me know. Well, somebody told me, they said, man, how you noticed that, you know, R. Kelly and P. Diddy, their eyes, you know, kind of something. You know, maybe that's maybe, okay, y'all can hear me now. I appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Maybe that's a sign, you know what I mean, that you're going to have something going on. You know what I mean, that you got some perverted way. Now, y'all know y'all all up in my face. I done had to bring this tripod all up to my face so you can hear me. Somebody said they're getting tired of feeding their dog. Well, I'm going to share a quick story with y'all. And then after I share this story, you can do what you will. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to have to put on these glasses for that. I ain't going to wear these other ones. I'm going to put on these glasses for this story. If you saw the description, and I like to be completely honest and transparent to my viewers, you know what I mean? So, yeah, good. So I'm going to be transparent. I said I wanted to tell you a story about the time, or one of the times, I almost went to prison. So I want y'all to hear me loud and clear. I want to be comfortable. I'm trying to bring y'all into my world, you hear me, and be as comfortable as possible. I'm going to try to remove this tripod. Yeah, this is more comfortable for me. Yeah. Then I got this ring light. I'm going to turn this off because you see the light in my eyes, right? All right, cool. All right. Yeah. The Tango Dominicano. Yeah. But anyways, so check me out. If you can hear me. Now, I want to make sure y'all can hear me good before I begin. Still sound fuzzy? So I'm going to take the mic out then. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to believe you, man. You seem like you're a real one. So I ain't going to play. All right. What about you, Mike? All right. I believe you. I trust y'all too, man. Let's go. So I got a partner. We all got these partners. I don't know if y'all have seen Friday. The movie Friday. If you have, clarify it. I got a partner. We're not going to say no real names because I don't want to trigger nobody. You know, man, I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I think I will. I'll start a poll, but let me run through this story right quick. So Tupac always talked about, Machiavelli. Machiavelli. Well, Machiavelli, man, love to smoke. You know what I mean? Love to smoke the gun. You know. And Machiavelli never finished the seventh grade. Machiavelli had knuckles and hands like bricks. So if you look at my hand, you see my knuckles. They real black. Meaning I've had a lot of duels. I boxed, martial arts, did a lot of stuff. And then just regular had the street fight, right? So Machiavelli, hands were like bricks. And he had the same black marks, but his hands were like bricks. Hands were like bricks. So you know if you're gonna ever fight Machiavelli, you better get yours in first. And they better be dead. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have said that. So this dude, I want to say he was a hustler, but he wasn't a hustler. He was more of a gigolo. That's what he was. That's just fact. Gigolo. Holding, I can't see. Anyway, so he was more of a gigolo. Machiavelli had light brown eyes. You understand? The older was another. So when Machiavelli was in the seventh grade, he was dating 30. Now I know some people gonna say, hey, that's wrong. You know what I mean? That's real weird. That's whatever that is. But he was messing with 30-year-olds. Now as a kid. The only ones he would mess with are those who were inclined to mess with him, right? Meaning when he had jewelry, he had a big old neck. He had his pants starched down in the South, especially from the Dallas area. He used to starch our pants. Some people still do. Meaning you get that state floor, that starch, and I'm talking about he had them bad boys skip standing up halls. You know what I mean? Almost like an army crease, but it's penitentiary crease. So Machiavelli stayed clean, had the bald fade, almost like a Boosie fade, but he was before Boosie. With the light brown eyes, and I had light brown eyes. You know what I mean? When I was young, dark at the time. But man, this joker, man, like I said, he didn't finish the seventh grade. Stayed in trouble. Stayed robbing somebody, stealing. But when I say I wouldn't say he was a hustler because he didn't sell drugs. You know what I mean? I mean, his stuff was like licks, what we call licks. You hit it one time, oh man, I was over there at the mall, you know what I mean? It's cool, slipped and I got it, That's Machiavelli. Like, don't slip. If you slip, he gonna get you. And so his mind was so fast, he was so smart. And when I'm talking about smart, I'm talking about the criminality, right? I ain't talking about no eyes protest or nothing like that, but criminality. So he was in a different type of criminal element, and I can walk through it. With some guys, there are people that plan hits. They plan hits. They may lay on it, get an idea, think about it for months. But then you got some guys that on the spur of the moment they pull up and they pop out. It wasn't planned or nothing, but the reason they got you is because you slipped. And slippers count. Like so. Slippers count. Well, on this particular day, man, Machiavelli had went over to West Dallas. I can't remember the street, but if I remember the street, I'll tell you. But they had some good marijuana. You know what I mean? That's what we call it. Classic. We call it the classic ish. I think it was our Ishmael, something like that. But he had went over there with some of the homies and got some, brought it back to the neighborhood. And all I was hearing, because I had been in Dixon, I've been inside Dallas with my pops. I was hearing that, man, look at here, everybody that smoked this here strain of marijuana in the hood, and they fight. Them boys trying to do something to each other. I'm talking about people were peaceful, everything was okay, but it was something. Them boys were trying to do something. The moment we realize we're speaking to each other, well, Mike, you gotta realize something. I read the comments. I see y'all talking. I try to just tell these stories so we can get to it. But I see some of the crazy stuff. story. So let me jump back. So anyway, so he went over and got some marijuana man from the classic Ishmael, and everybody in the neighborhood that was smoking and stuff, it's like they trying to do something, trying to do something to bad. And we had one of those neighborhoods, one of those hoods where we all ride together. You know what I mean? We ride together, we leave, problem occur with somebody, we own it. You know, ain't nobody left behind kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we call it the hood. It's all the neighborhood. But what happens is you band together. Man, it was a Saturday morning, and I was at the hood, I was at the house, me and my brothers, and Machiavelli come over there, and he said, y'all got some meat? At the time, maybe we had some, don't remember. But we fired up, you know, man, that's cool. But nah, I got some killer, I got some fire. He said he got that fire. He don't know us, I don't even know what that is. He said, I got that fire. He pulled out something, and when I smelled that smell before. I smelled that smell before, I swear, I smelled that smell before. It was real strong, real potent, you know what I mean? But we passed it. We hit it, you know what I mean? Boy, don't hit it hard, don't hit it too hard. You hit it too hard, boy. I'm telling you, these boys can't handle it. Yeah. Fired it up. And we said, man, let's play some bones. Now some dominoes, you know what I mean? We pull out the dominoes, we go in my house. Me and my brother, Machiavelli come in. We slam some bones, pops there, we slam it. And then, man, you know, in the middle of like big six and getting your 15, you know what I mean, getting the game really rolling, man. Things just started moving slow. And I'm talking on basic counts, I couldn't count, bro. You know what I mean? I couldn't count. So I don't know what y'all got going on in the live chat, but I'm gonna give me a moderator or something. I'm gonna get some of y'all out of here. But so on my basic counts on dominoes, I couldn't count. Everything was like moving slow. And then when I know when my brother was gonna play, Machiavelli was like, man, you study wrong, you study wrong, you study wrong, you study wrong. But it's just like, this ain't making no sense. You know what I mean? It's like, neither me nor my brother know what we're doing. And man, we've been playing these damn bones for years. I mean, since we were 7, 8 years old, and pretty good at it. So man, we just abruptly ended the game. Because I'm like, I can't even read the domino. Man, my brother got a call. He got a call. Bling, bling, bling. He's like, where? This look came across his ass. Okay, I'm gonna be there. He said, pass the load up the guns. You know, at the time, we got them semi-automatics. You know what I mean? We got heat. So we teenagers now. So we loaded up, put some blankets in the car, put them out in the back seat. I mean, we about to go. Now, I don't know what's going on, but my brother, he said we're gonna ride. We can ride. Man, look at him. Man, look at this. We load up and we get in that old blue thing. It was a blue Accenture. It was a smoke. You understand me? You know, we needed some big stuff, but it just was the blow by smoke. We had to wait to the roadside. So we had from Oak Cliff to the roadside, we strapped down. I'm talking about whatever you want to name, we got it. We got that seat and blanks. And we ride. And I still don't know what's going on, but we ride. So when we ride, we get around 30 west. I mean 30 east headed towards the road. I'm like, damn, you see that truck trying to run us off the road? That truck trying to kill us, fool, pass me that. It was a diesel that my brother felt trying to run us off the road. And I don't know what's going on. Like I said, my mind is in like a cartoon way. I really don't know what's going on. But I know, yeah, he did. So he like, you know, outside. Man, I'm just because y'all playing. I mean, it's hard to be, man. Trolls, man, y'all really, I appreciate y'all, but I don't at the same time. So hopefully you don't hear no more crackling or unless you just playing. But anyhow, so we on the freeway, man. We headed that way, and I'm trying to bear my soul. We headed that way, and we pull up right outside the projects in East Dallas. And he said, let's get them. We pull everything out. And I think our saving grace was this. Before we drove off to hit the highway to head to that spot, again, didn't know what was going on. And I'll tell you what happened in a minute. My partner saw us pulling out the neighborhood and he flagged us down. Patches, we all headed. And we got to go handle something in the east. Can I ride? Yeah, you down? He pulled out his 9. I'm down. So cool. He in the front. I mean, he in the back. We told him to sit on the gun. He's like, man, I got his gun. Just ride. You said just go ride. That's right. So we ride, and I tell you, like, my brother felt like we almost got ran over on the highway. So we headed down that road. We on 30 going east, headed towards that grove, going to East Dallas. Man, look at here. We pull up. Brother jumped out. Hey, Big R, jump out the back. I need to get them. I grabbed something. He grabbed something. I think he got the Tech 9. I done grabbed a rifle or 30 or 6. I don't know what I had. I had something. And Big Rod had the 9. Me and my brother went up there and we knocked on that door. And a lady answered. And my brother said, where's she at? Where's she at? And we was like, and again, I didn't know what was going on until she said, where's she at? He said, where's she at? I heard she got kidnapped. Somebody done kidnapped Kayla. Somebody done kidnapped Kayla. Where's she at? The mama in there crying. Now the mama blind, and that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That really probably saved my life. The mama blind. The mama can't see. The mama don't know that these things is right here, that you facing a bunch of guns. But we weren't trying to scare the mama. We trying to find the girl because we had got a tip that she had got kidnapped. And we were about to just go handle that, right? We just need to know the house, the project number, the apartment, and we finna excuse some things. Big R jumped out. What are y'all doing, man? Patrick, Polo, what are y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? He's like, man. Because he got the 9. Remember, he ready. He got the 9. He trying to walk us down. And then my brother finally, man, they called me, her friend called me, because I was talking to her, I was talking to Kayla, and they said that she got kidnapped. Somebody kidnapped her. And her mama ain't trying to tell me where it's at. She gonna tell me where it's at. And I'm like, damn, now I'm here. You know what I mean? Now the good thing is we're in East Dallas. You know what I mean? Police ain't running to you that often. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate your hot sugar rod or whatever, y'all jokes and stuff. So police ain't coming. But like I said, the mother blind. Now I didn't know this till I seen her. You know what I mean? When I on to her, she got them, they real blind, like for real, like she can't see nothing. So Big R, he managed to talk, well, man, maybe it's around the corner, because Big R he didn't hit the smoke. He ain't on what we on. You understand? So we go, and he said, well, let's go to our best friend house. We went to our best friend house. Same thing occurred. Now we in East Dallas. Where's she at? Where's she at? I heard she got kidnapped. Where's she at? And man, her best friend broke down in tears. And she told Big R, the dude that was sitting on the gats. She said, oh, she was such and such. She was such and such. They at that motel. She was such and such. They at that motel. She was such. And she crying. Now, the cold part about it is, she was one of my little old, you know, we was hollering at each other. Me and the girl that you know that's in trouble right now. But man, look at here. We done pulled up in broad daylight on a blind person, but they got neighbors because it's neighbors. And these weapons are fully loaded and cocked. And then we done pull up in a whole nother neighborhood, still East Dallas, and did the same thing. Broad daylight, middle of the street. And like I said, Big R was the only sober one. I done slipped. He was the only sober one. And so he was steady trying to talk sense to me and my brother. Again, our senses, we moving slow, we not thinking, but if we see anybody that's going down. Now the difference between us and everybody else is, you know, we were raised by Larry to Mac James. We don't do no, if the girl cheating or something, we finna go over there and lay folks down. We don't do that. The call we got says she was kidnapped. You know what I mean? I want to say the text, but I'm like, wasn't no text back then, but we did have beepers. Says she was kidnapped. And so we were just trying to free her. You know what I mean? We were trying to liberate her like y'all trying to liberate yourselves on the 4th of July. But after we got the skin and we got the real scoop that she was with that motel with some guy, we didn't run over to that motel to go do none of that, boy. We didn't run over there to go unalive him and to hurt her, to Cassie her, Diddy her. We didn't do none of that. We drove back to the hood. We got home. We kind of wrecked a little bit. And man, kind of called it a day. You know what I mean? I want to tell you, though, that we didn't unalive them that day. We could have got attempted. Yep. We could have got multiple charges. Broad daylight. This broad daylight. This is happening. It is happening, right? This conversation's going on. 10, 20, 15, 20 minutes. We didn't get pulled over. Praise God. We made it back to the hood. Now, we realized that all of this stemmed from a dumb decision. And had we not had Big R with us, Big Rod, it would have went down. Because right when we like, lay down, you know, doing all this stuff here, he like, no, what are y'all doing? That's a mama. She can't see. She don't. He calling the play. Sometimes you need play callers. He calling the play. When we went over to her best friend's house, he calling the play. No, she said she over there. Well, he know we ain't gonna do nothing to nobody for cheating. That's their thing. You know what I mean? That's other people's thing. But in this particular situation, man, hanging out with Machiavelli and just letting somebody puff pass and having something in there, man, later we found out that was PCP. And that slip of PCP almost got me sent to the penitentiary. So all you guys who are avid smokers and going to the party and you, man, like, I don't even know if they lace with PCP no more. You hear me? But that's why I started off and asked you, had you seen Friday? It used to happen like that. But now I know they lace them with fentanyl. You understand? They lace them with other things, man. But one hit a quitter. Meaning, you know, if it got some fentanyl in there, you ain't gonna make it. You understand? So all it takes, man, is one bad decision in your life. It takes one bad decision, then it takes just a moment not to have grace and mercy on your side. I like to tell y'all, man, faith coming by hearing and hearing by the word of God. See, I share these testimonies because I'm living testimony. I'm Pastor Dread. But man, just because I do interviews with these guys and them whack folks and spend a whole, but man, I you know, in my time, I did my stuff. And since I was able to make it through, since I was able to still be here breathing, man, I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to tell you, man, listen, it takes one split decision. It takes you to go to the wrong party, try the wrong drink, smoke the wrong blunt. Listen, if you got a bunch of partners and there's a whole bunch of girls and a couple of y'all and y'all go in there and y'all thinking, yo, we finna run trains and all that, split decision. Catch your rape charge. Split decision. A guy named Machiavelli slipped on some PCP on me and my brother. We drove all the way to another part of the city, the east side of the city, from the west side of the city, to go and liberate my brother's girlfriend. In the process of doing that, we had unlawful guns, semi-automatic, automatic rifles, and we pulled up on people in broad daylight, knocked on their door in broad daylight with them things in broad daylight. And we didn't go to one location, we went to multiple. We went to 2 locations. We didn't go to the third. Even in Texas, you know, no matter how crazy I'll say my state is, that would have been a felony. That was illegal. Possession of a firearm of a minor, attempted murder. You know what I mean? Whatever else we would have got. And I just want to tell y'all, man, when your partners want to go to the club, when your partners want to go out, or let's go chunk rocks down the street, because I know some of y'all got to be little kids because I'm instead of getting played with. And that's cool. I entertain you for a second, but you really, man, go play with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You bring far more pleasure to yourself than sitting up on here playing with me. You understand me? I'm a man, a regular man. And I know that, you know, I'm a handsome man. As soon as I come on, I say, oh, you got all these things to say. That means you're attracted to me. And there's probably an LGBTQ app or website that you can go on and you can talk to men that's interested in you. But me, I'm just a regular guy, man, a regular straight male that's just trying to bear my story and bear my heart. For instance, man, and this is just one of many, right? Like I told another story how I was in the penitentiary, because everything we did it to the fullest. And would there have been a kidnapper situation? Would there have been a kidnapper situation, man? We'd have been gone. So some trolls said, why would you tell kids this? Why would I? Well, 1, kids shouldn't be on here. I said, this is not for kids. 2, I'm telling my life story. 3, I ended up not doing anything. And 4, if I can save somebody by telling them about a bad experience I had, I'm gonna do it every single time. And if you don't like it, you can get the hell on. And I mean that. Yeah, I don't have time to play. So that, you know, yeah, maybe y'all went past the barrier. Maybe you didn't realize that this wasn't for like little bit of kids, because people just trolling in the comments. Yeah, you a kid. You're a kid. I'm trying to help somebody's life. So yeah, maybe yours hadn't been that extreme. Maybe nobody didn't slip anything on you. All I'm saying is that the possibility is there. You can be in the club and somebody can put something in your drink. You understand what I'm saying? While you run to the bathroom. You know what I mean? So for you, I just need you to realize, man, it's a life decision. Just like these people playing with me, they wouldn't play with me in real life. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? They wouldn't play with me in real life. And for you to be sitting on here texting and typing to me, you here to see me. I didn't come to see you. So Destiny, you can go bye-bye. Okay, it's probably past your best time anyhow. You know, I didn't come to see you. And so, and for those who can hear, who have ears to hear, let them hear. For those who can't, man, y'all troll on and stroll on. But I wanted to tell you that story, man. I appreciate the likes. I ain't gonna bear with y'all that long today, because I mean, I like cool vibes. You know, when I'm getting played with too much, you know, eventually I'm gonna get me some. Don't hang out with the wrong folk. That's exactly what I'm saying, Holden. But eventually I'm gonna get me some moderators, man. And when I see people playing like this, so I can tell the story, so I can talk to the people. I can just talk to the people, and the people that want to like play and eat candy or whatever you want to do, they can go do that somewhere else, man. I know you get a kick out of it, but I don't get a kick out of it. You know, it don't make me happy. It don't make me sad. It's just like, man, I could play a video game or something. You know what I mean? And I don't even play games. He said, kids these days can't party like we did. They got to be far more careful, because one small, that's basically what I'm saying. Red wine. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm Generation X, man. You know, we leave and mom and them don't know where we at. You know, you remember the scene where they on Boys in the Hood, where they said, you want to go see a body? That was kind of, you know, that might be extreme for some of y'all. I've seen a lot of those, because you're gonna be, as a kid, you're in the creeks and the crevices. You in the back part of the apartments. You in the back part of the projects. You done seen people. You done seen people get Cassie did it. You done seen all this stuff if you Gen X. You done seen racism. You done seen KKK people throw bottles at you. Because you're going to end up on the wrong side of the track sometimes because they just said leave home. Don't come back until before bedtime. So in our summers, they were some fun summers, but it was dangerous and treacherous out there. Yeah, it was treacherous out there. No, for real. I appreciate you, Holden. I appreciate you, man. But that's all, man. All I'm ever gonna do is try to share the real stories, and that's why in the scriptures when it said, for those that have the ear to hear, let them hear, because there's some folks that ain't trying to hear you, man. And God pick His people. How can they hear without a preacher? And how can he preach unless he be sent? Like, a person can be in your face telling you the truth. Hey, don't jump off that building. Hey, don't go in that door. Hey, don't do this. Y'all gonna do it anyway for the laughs and the jokes. I travel the world. For those that don't know, I do. And you know how many people for the likes or for the, for the accolades, they'll get on a mountain cliff and lean all the way over that bad boy. You know that there's casualties that happen. I was in Norway last summer. One of the most beautiful countries, expensive countries that you'll ever go to. But it's people trying to do it all for the gram, man. Yeah, I was in Bergen. I was in Oslo. It's people trying to do it for the gram, baby. Trying to do it for YouTube, trying to do it for TikTok. And all I'm saying is this. We got more generations we got to raise. The difference between our generation and this current generation, man, these people, the COVID babies, they saw life stop for a year or two. I used to talk about Gen X. We saw the Challenger blow up on TV while we were kids, first, second grade. We saw it live. But these guys saw the world stop and things change. So one split decision is all it takes, man. And so if I can't just ask you to do one thing, that's before you drink it, before you smoke it, before you snort it, before you cut it up, before you put it in your vein. Ask yourself this. One, what am I looking to gain from it? What's my end game? Two, why do I think I can handle this? And three, what is the force behind making me do this right now? Why am I doing this science experiment? I want you to ask yourself that when you got that pistol or when you see that gun and you ain't never really played one before, and then you and your partners and you won't play with it. Ask yourself, what outcome? What is the desired outcome of this action? Because if it's just to say I've held the gun, there's time in life you'll be able to do that. You understand what I'm saying? But playing with stuff that you don't understand, playing with needles, things you don't understand. Listen, I got partners, man, that done smoked marijuana, thought they were. And cool. They don't even know their own name, man. You see them walking the street just homeless. They don't know their name. You go coming up and say, "Little Johnny, what's going down, man?" Man, I don't know you. One bad jug, bro. One bad hit. One bad one. You out of there. One bad one almost sent me to the penitentiary. And I don't even know what kind of time, that would have carried. But man, listen here. I appreciate y'all I appreciate you, Holden. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. I just want to share that. I ain't gonna drag it out. And then hopefully y'all join me again, man, when we talk about some more stuff. But man, it's been a good one. I appreciate you, Holden. Thank you for holding it down, Mike. Cheers.